Hi lovelies, welcome back to another Watch Me Work video. Today's video I'm really excited about because it's a glamorous set that I did on my client for her birthday. So I am showing you start to finish with this video, my prep and everything like that. So as you guys can see, I'm starting off by just clipping her free edge, removing all the excess nail, and now I'm going in with my 100 grit file and I'm just going to shape that because I did decide to use forms with this set. Now even if I'm using tips, I do like to take down the length of the natural nail plate. And now I'm going in with my favorite cuticle bit right now, and this is by Bird. Now I know in my last video when I showed this set, you guys were asking about a link. I do not have one right now, but I will look into it because I did buy this from a local Bird distributor. So I did go around my cuticle area and my sidewalls, and I did lightly go across the entire nail just to lift up any invisible cuticle that would have grown out with that nail plate. After I do this, I am going in with my medium grit sanding band and I am going to go around the cuticle area again and then lightly feather that drill all through the nail plate, removing all the shine. Now I know it looks as though I am being rough on this nail, but it isn't. This video has been sped up, especially this part has been sped up, so I do try to go in one direction even though I'm going side to side, front to back. I do try to keep it in one motion. After doing this, when I was finished, I'm going to spray with my alcohol, and with my manicure brush I am going to brush in the opposite direction from the cuticle area, making sure we get rid of all the dust particles so that we don't have any lifting caused to our extensions. Now I'm going in with my forms, and today I am using my Mia Secret forms, and these are the extra long ones. So as you guys can see, for me to try and fit that beneath her thumb finger, it would have been painful to my clients. Even looking at it, it makes me grit my teeth because it does look painful on camera. So to prevent damaging my client or hurting her or making her uncomfortable in any way, I cut two little cat ears or two little triangles into the sides of my nail form, right where her natural growth channel, which is her sidewall, meets the actual nail form, so that way it fits really nice and snug. We are all happy and she is not uncomfortable at all. Making sure to secure my forms when it's nice and straight and no gaps between the natural free edge and my nail forms. So on this hand, only two of her nails actually needed me to adjust the form. The other three nails, they were like so easy to apply. So that's what it is. Sometimes on a client you have one or two forms that need adjusting, and sometimes you have none, sometimes you have one. It just depends on the actual client's nail. When I finished applying my forms, I did go in with my 2 coats of primer, one allowing to dry and the other one I applied my acrylic while it was still wet, and I placed a medium-sized bead of my clay acrylic powder to the free edge right where the natural nail meets the form, and I start working it back and blending it into the natural nail plate while continuing to shape that bead because we did decide to do the ballerina coffin shape, tapered square, whichever one you want to call it, that's the one that we're gonna do. And she wanted it to the medium length on the nail form, so I'm just going to continue shaping my free edge. The reason why I focus so much on shaping up my free edge as well, not just because I don't like to file. This set I was a little bit off my game, so I did have a good bit of filing to do just to get that shape, but I remove my forms during the service so my client doesn't have to sit with the form on her nail throughout the entire service to make her feel any sort of way. So I really and truly focus on getting my shape on point with my clear base. Now this base is super thin, and because it's so fragile, I have my clients be extra careful with their hands until the structure is completed. So after I do my free edge, I do go in with a nice thin bead of my clear acrylic as well, just to protect my client's nail plate from whatever acrylic powder or glitter I am about to put on top of this. Now having this base also helps with when my client is ready for her infill, so that we have to remove all the product that is there just in case she wants to change out her design, and it makes it a whole lot easier than having to reconstruct the entire nail. So now with this custom purple acrylic mix, now this does have glitter in it, but for me, for this set, it didn't have enough. So I am working with this really nice and thin, and I am going to be covering the entire nail with the purple. And then I'm going to go over it with my favorite iridescent glitter acrylic, which I have been using a lot in a few of my videos recently. And after that, I did take some chrome flakes and I just used my wet brush and spread it throughout the entire nail, and I'm going to show you what that looks like completed in a minute. Now remembering that I do still have to encapsulate this nail, so I am making sure that each layer is nice and thin as it possibly can be. Linger between the words to say the words to remember. Now we're here to take control over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back everything and lose it all. Lose it all. Lose it all. Feel it in your arms, feel it in your legs, feel it on your fingertips and feel it in your head. Just let your body go, just let your body go, just let your body go and move to the rhythm. So on her thumb and her pinky finger, we did do a pink and purple baby boomer. And for me, I did do the pinky finger the reverse way, where I did the nude first. Here I did the purple first, which I probably should have done the nude first. But you live and you learn, and with nails, everything is trial and error. So because I'm so accustomed to using my white acrylic powder first and then going in with my nude, I thought that this one would have been the same, because usually I start with the color and then go to the nude. But because the purple was so light and my nude was so opaque, I had to go back over the nude with a little bit of purple just to where the ombre was. So I faded the purple downwards and I faded the nude upwards, and then I just went in with some of those same chrome flakes and my wet brush again, and I placed it over the entire nail, but mostly focusing on the nude section of our fade. Okay, so for this nail, it does look a little bit weird with the angling that I am at, but I did go in really lightly with my nude base, just as a quick wash over, because my client does not like clear see-through nails, so it's just to give it a covering. And then I went over and applied some of those same chrome flakes, and now with wet beads of acrylic, I'm going to be pressing some dried flowers into this nail.
Now we won't go back home today, until the very last hour. We still got a few more days to slay, it's gonna get so much louder. Now we're here to take control over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back everything
this is what that nail looks like. And for her ring finger, we just went in with the same nude acrylic powder, and I just covered the entire nail with that nude because this is going to be a bling nail, so it didn't really take much. And I did not encapsulate this nail because this is a strength powder. But the other nails, I did encapsulate them, but I did it off camera. I also file shaped and buffed as well. I also went in and applied my no wipe gel top coat, and all that's left for me to do is apply the bling to this nail. So even with the clear coat on, what I did is I took my hand file and I roughed up the surface of the nail, and then I'm going to apply my gem gel. This is just like let the gel have something to hold to, and I'm going to press the rhinestones into that gel, cure it in my light for a full 60 seconds. After I cured it, I did go around each rhinestone with my no wipe gel top coat, cure that again under my light for 30 seconds. So when I did this nail, I decided to add some stones to the clear nails with our encapsulated flowers as well. So we went ahead and we did that. After everything was nice and cured, it was just for me to apply my cuticle oil. And here is a clip of the final product. I will also have a screenshot to share with you guys. And that was it. One thing I do want to know though, was this video too long? Yes or no? Tell me in the comment section below. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Click that subscribe button and turn your post notifications on, because you never know when that next video is coming. As always, keep safe and I'll see you soon.